GEI chose several events for the validation events of their model. The primary one that they mentioned was the August 10th, 2021 event. However, there were others mentioned in their report at the very beginning, occurring in 2014 and 2018, with the end being overtopping. We do have some numbers as far as what was going on with rain, but the interesting thing here is that the raceway is closed for these 2014 and 2018 events. The mechanical gates, the steel gates, may have been opened, but you can see there's evidence that the stop logs or boards were still in when you look here. So you do have overtopping going on at the RCC spillway, as they call it, or the stairs, as we call it from White Cloud. There's water pluming out of the primary spillway, and please pardon the videographer's hand there. But then you also have this water pooling and running from the raceway. That's a telltale sign that the stop logs are still in on the raceway. You've got water bubbling up from the top of the stop logs trying to get downstream because it's a huge amount of water that you're trying to transfer down there. Okay, so this is what GEI is using as their assumptions, is that these gates are open during these sorts of events. So this is the full open picture of the primary spillway. This is the full open picture of the raceway. And we can see, at least in that 2014 event so far, that the stop logs were not removed. So we did not have this picture in 2014. This is not what was happening in 2014 for the consideration of validating their model. Okay. So then we have an event occurring in 2018. This is February 20th, 2018 storm or snow event, and then February 21st is this date where you're seeing here the overtopping occurring at Silver, and the water running down over the concrete spillway, the RCC spillway, the stairs, at the same time that it is, pluming out pretty heavily from the primary spillway right here. Then another view available of this same event, same day, February 21st, 2018. You have water, you see here, you see it's coming over, see running under the bridge there, it's coming over the top of the stop logs. It's going down here, it's going down here again. You've got it running, when she comes back over here, okay, so you got it running over the driveway here, over the walkway, and then going down into the raceway there. If the raceway were open, if the stop logs were out, you wouldn't have this sort of event where water is running down the driveway. So this is not an event that you can use to validate the model. The stop logs were in the raceway. They very well may have been responsible for the spillover on the road there. This is like your secondary or auxiliary spillway. If you don't have this open and you've got a lot of water that you've got to move, of course you're going to have potentially activation of your emergency spillway. So you do see the water running down. It's going straight down off the top of that board scenario, but it's no way opened enough in order to flow all of this water. But again, it does not overtop the boat launch at all. This is not water coming from the boat launch. This is water coming because the raceway is still closed with your stop logs. You can see very clearly the water that's coming around here from the raceway. See all the water here. It's all from the raceway there. See, it's coming right back around here to the raceway.